You're watching India Glitz और ये कहना बिल्कुल भी गलत नहीं होगा कि शॉर्ट फिल्म अहल्या के जबरदस्त चल जाने के बाद suddenly we can see a trend of more short films coming in and which is a good news of course. अभी latest one let's talk about इसका नाम है Jai Hind and it tells about what would happen if India had not become independent back in 1947. How different would 2015 India be like if the Britishers were still ruling India? This is the premise of a recently released short film called Jai Hind starring Bollywood actors Manoj Bajpayee, Raveena Tandon. 6-minute long digital film released on YouTube is an initiative by OYO Rooms, a technology-driven network of hotels as part of their social media campaign Azadi for Me. Jai Hind is the story of a young middle-class couple in 2015 India going out for dinner on their two-wheeler. As they are driving and chatting about their plans, they are hit by a car driven by a foreigner who refuses to help them but stops to yell "Bloody Indians" before driving off. Surrounded by people who just stand and watch, a humming Manoj Bajpayee takes a moaning Tandon to a restaurant, failing to notice the infamous sign "Indians and dogs are not allowed" and are unceremoniously kicked out. That's the moment when you get really emotional and you have kind of goosebump happening. Yes, that would have probably happened in pre-1947 India and maybe would still be happening if not for the great leaders we learnt about in school, and paying tribute to them in a modern context is admirable sentiment. But here's the catch. While the idea of the film is interesting, especially while it was in the run-up to Independence Day, the execution leaves a lot to be desired. The conflict in the film is highly superficial and the aftermath is cringe-worthy, coupled with over-the-top acting by foreign side actors. Manoj Bajpayee and Raveena Tandon are both actors of merits, but the films doesn't test their skills or put them to good use with their melodramatic plot and acting. Overall, the message, thanking Indian freedom fighters for our independence, could have been put forward in a meaningful and even patriotic way. Sadly, Jai Hind reduces the message to plain jingoism that does not ring true. You're watching India Glitz.